What are you... Are you serious? What are you doing? Turn your dome light off. Get off the phone. Problem solved. Well, there's an interesting way for me to segue into this video. How's it going, everybody? So, I'm going to talk about people like this that drive around with their dome light on, most likely on their cell phone. I can almost guarantee it. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's in front of you, please. Like, you are going to get somebody in a car or on a motorcycle killed. Because you're more focused on what's in your fucking hands than you are on what's in front of you. And now, I'm going to pass this person. Hopefully, if they don't fucking swerve over. Oh, you just have your dome light on for no reason whatsoever, doing 20 miles an hour in a 25 zone. Awesome. So, earlier today, coming up to an intersection, there was a gas station right before the intersection and driveway leading into it, and of course, the person that was in front of me, because I went around them so I could turn right at the light, stopped and let them come through. And now, mind you, I was only doing 30, so I was doing a little bit over the speed limit, but that's, in my opinion, 5 over the speed limit is not speeding. But anyways, person starts trying to come in. Thankfully, I was heads up and out to pay attention, but had to lock up both brakes. So I got to feel what it was like to do an endo on a bike for the first time. So that was always fun. Not something I want to do on a regular basis, but thankfully, I didn't crash, I didn't go down, nothing like that. And sadly, I've noticed that every single time something like that happens, or somebody cuts in front of me that's on their phone or something like that, I don't have my camera on. I really need to invest in a second camera, and I'm really considering going with either another Sena Prism and just mounting it somewhere, or a Sena Tube, because I've seen how easy they are to use, and they're tiny. Like, it would be perfect for one side or the other of the bike in the front. Now, I know for a fact I'm going to pick up another Sena Prism, and it's going to be mounted underneath my tail, right above the license plate. Oh, cool, we have a train. Awesome! But essentially, I want to eventually have at least 2 cameras. One that's going to be mounted on the back of the bike, facing backwards for, you know, when we go and do rides and stuff like that, so I can get some cool shots. And another one, if I do a third camera, I want it to point forward. And every time I get on the bike, it will get turned on. I'll bring extra SD cards with me. I'll bring, you know, a USB charge kit of some sort with me so that... Oh, really? Your dome light is still on. Anyways, I kind of just want to have an additional camera, not really to record any random footage and stuff, but more for myself, so that in case something does happen, I have video footage showing what actually happened, instead of just my word against somebody else's word, or my, you know, their word versus my word, you know, whatever the case may be. Because then at least I can prove what happened, instead of just hoping that, you know, I'm actually believed on what happened, or that it wasn't my fault, or something like that. But I really don't want to wait for this train. This sucks. I hate trains. Might as well shut the bike off and talk to myself. But yeah, anyways, people just need to, they really need to pay attention more. Like, just look at what you're doing, you know, just pay attention, because nobody wants to get hurt. I've been down, and that was actually just over 4 years ago since the first time I ever wrecked a motorcycle, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't have very many enemies, but I would never wish that upon anybody. I don't want anybody to ever have to go through what I went through. And now, mind you, I was an idiot. I was wearing shorts the day that it happened. Thankfully, I had a helmet on because that wouldn't have ended very well at all. But it's very painful, and essentially, I walked out of the hospital 4 hours after it happened, so it could have been way worse. But road rash, a shattered thumb, and a concussion, it's not fun. I know a couple of guys also have gone down because of somebody in a car, and it sucks. It's not fun. You can't really do much, especially when you're pretty badly hurt. And that's what's even worse about it, is you're basically at the mercy of other people helping you out. So, but again, you know, just watch what you're doing. You know, your phone can wait. You don't need to answer a text or answer a phone call, or phone call you could probably do. But text messages and video games, you should just wait on it. Don't risk somebody else's life. Don't put somebody else's life in your hands. It's just like drinking and driving. Don't do it. It's not worth it. For one. I mean, you get pulled over, that's the best case scenario that's going to happen other than getting home safe. Worst case scenario is you could severely hurt somebody, or you could die yourself. Same thing could be said about texting and driving, since from what I've read in studies and stuff, texting and driving is worse because you're not paying attention. You're literally doing this. Road's up there. But that's all I got for you guys today. You know what to do. You liked the video? Hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. I understand. This isn't a typical video where I'm laughing and stuff like that and having a good time, but it is what it is. You gotta talk about random different stuff from time to time. So, and as always, if you haven't, hit that like button. It shows your support. Without you guys, I probably still wouldn't be doing this. So, until next time, I'm out. Peace.